Happy Tuesday. Where everybody at? Where everybody at, y'all? How y'all week been thus far? How your week been? Mm-mm-mm. Where everybody at? Oh, oh. Where everybody at? Where everybody at? Where are my people at? Hey, Miss Ciara. Hey, Rosalind. Girl, we was looking for you. We was looking for you. Where you was? Girl, we was looking for you last live. So, girl, so y'all, not girl, y'all. I didn't mean to say that, y'all. What we gonna talk about tonight, child? Did y'all see? Y'all see all the stuff going on about all over Facebook about what Ciara wore to the Vanity Fair? Um, I guess they're awards. I guess that's what they are, or whatever they is. Child, worrying about what she wearing to Vanity Fair. Child, her husband was standing right beside her. I was getting ready to go out of town. Oh, okay. Child, her husband was standing right beside us. I don't even care if she was booty ball naked. Why should anybody else care? The man who she's married to was standing beside her. See, that's the problem. People are too invested in other grown people's life to try to tell a grown person what to do. If the lady husband was right there holding her hand, why should anybody else have anything else to say? Like y'all, they all trying to tear Ciara all down. Chop, this is the trashy culture. Child, bye. That's that lady. That lady is only responsible for her. She don't speak for every other woman in the world. What that lady wear is what she wear. That is about her. And like I said, if her husband accepts it, why should anybody else care? That's their problem. They always try to bunch everybody up in one ball. Like I said, it's cultures in Africa that we done seen where the women have nothing on, no cloth covering, the top of their self, titties be hanging and swinging, and they're not looked at in a disrespectful manner, or that means that they don't respect themselves. That lady got a husband, baby, and if he accepting and standing beside her, who is anybody else to have something to say? Like I keep saying, these men be too focused on trying to tell a woman how to be a woman. You have a perception of the type of woman that you want, so you go out there and get that type of woman. Stop worrying about the other type of women that's not your type. Focus on what is your type. Nobody needs your input on how to be a woman because you don't know how to be one. Half of your behinds don't even know how to be men. Because y'all too busy trying to cat fight over how a woman's supposed to be a woman. I'm glad to be back in here with y'all. We so glad you're back. Wow, and knowing it's their business. If he love it, she love it. Exactly, Miss Tier. Exactly. We definitely glad to have her back. Like, exactly. All these men trying to comment, oh, top of he weak. I never let my wife know. See, he's not controlling. It's a difference between, see, men, this is where a lot of men get it mixed up. They think a woman allowing you to lead means that a woman's supposed to allow you to control her. It's a difference between leading a family and trying to be controlling over a woman. Because men was making the comments, oh, y'all women want to applaud and follow up everything else, but the word that he used was listening to y'all man. I ain't no child. We can sit down and come to a common understanding or a common agreement on something, but baby, it's a difference between trying to be controlling. My daddy did. Okay. Now, if you lead appropriately, of course, I'll let a man be a man. I let my husband be a husband. But ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I'm a grown behind woman. What is wrong with these men these days? They got the game all messed up. See, what they forgetting is, back in the days, these rules that they're trying to bring into this century, those women had no other choice, honey. Because those women were stay-at-home moms. Okay. So the man was the full financial provider. Those women, they kept house, they raised children, and they needed those men there for the financial support. They couldn't make it without them as far as the finance part. Okay. That ain't what's going on here these days. This ain't that type of party. A lot of times the women make more money than the men. So see, this is what I'm trying. I be trying to tell people. See, now the women have gone into the workforce, so you can't expect the same that the men used to get back in the old days. See, now these women are standing beside you instead of behind you, like back then. Okay, the women stood behind them because the men were the sole providers. It ain't like that no more. So now women are not just to be seen, baby. We to be heard when we talk loud. Ain't nobody gonna tell us what to do. Okay? You can't expect, you know, it definitely is crazy out here training. You can't expect. Ain't no woman these days finna bow down to no man, honey. Now it is some that still stay at home, and some of them may still apply those old, scenarios to their homes, but it ain't many no more. See, men still want women to take care of house, cook, clean, take care of the kids, and now they added something extra. Now you got to go out here and work too. While the men only, and sleep when they want to, and the men only providing these days, they ain't bringing up a dino to the table and a check. That check is paying half of the bills, just like she's paying half of the bills. See, if you don't want women to step up and act like a man, stop requiring her to be one. See, most of them, when you talk about going 50-50, then they want to bring up, this ain't the old days, stuff more expensive. So why is the women supposed to carry more of a burden, but you supposed to, get the most respect? Yeah, the biblical things mean that you wasn't supposed to have your wife out there working. See, try to apply the things in the Bible to your life. Apply it completely. Be a provider and a protector like you're supposed to be. See, they want to pick and choose the parts of the Bible that makes them superior. Baby, ain't nobody playing that. Ain't nobody playing that these days. Like I said, you'll let a man be a man, but ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Now, as far as her outfit, I would say if he had an issue with that, I'm very quite sure he would have felt comfortable expressing that to his wife. But he stood beside his wife and he held on his wife, baby. He felt like he had a piece of arm candy. So it don't matter what every other man in the world think about what Russell Wilson allowed his wife to wear, as long as he thought she was beautiful and he liked what she had on. Nobody else's opinion matters. But child, the girls are fighting again, honey. They're in a big uproar on Facebook about what this man wife wore. She got a husband. Ain't that the overall agenda? To get a husband. She got that. So why should she care about what anybody else say? Child, y'all, they making it a big old deal because that lady, my thumbnail child gonna be the outfit she wore, honey. And then, like I said, if her husband stood right beside her, if she was butt booty, they ain't had not a piece of cloth on. That's her. That's that man's wife. That's for him and his wife to go through. That ain't for nobody else to sit here and try to say because what she had on that dictate the type of woman that Ciara is. Y'all don't know Ciara. Neither do I. And what she have on or lack thereof doesn't tell me that doesn't 100% speak for her character. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? And at the end of the day, most of those men that was up there, oh, my wife can't this, my wife can't that, be the same men that as soon as their wife's not around, they're around here watching porn. Yeah. They seeing people that have on less clothes, and if they think they can catch a peek, they catching a peek. But if they don't think their wife gonna catch them, are the same ones that be on Instagram, liking all the Instagram models pictures that's half naked, or in a inbox secretly sending Dino pics to random women that they trying to impress. You know what I'm saying? That you find out when the women reveal their inbox. Oh, y'all keep talking, I'm gonna reveal my inbox, and you sitting there judging a woman, and then you see your man on that inbox that them being revealed while he out here being thirsty in every woman inbox. Like y'all gotta stop. Like, that's a grown woman. She don't have to live her life the way that y'all want her to live her life. At the end of the day, we know sex sells. Cut it out. To me, though, I don't even think she's as curvy as, you know, that deserves so much of an uproar. People out here willing and not tending to their own yard. Facts, Miss Tier. Like, they're making a big deal about this man's wife while he was standing beside her. This is not a event she went to half naked by herself. Her husband stood beside her. And they say that make him weak. How? That man is a provider. He loved that woman from what we see on the outside. He loved that woman and respects that woman. So don't nobody care about what y'all say because this so-called quote unquote the man that y'all call corny, y'all mad because he got that ghetto hood chick that y'all thought was supposed to stay with Future while Future was mistreating her, cheating on her, this, that, and the third, and she decided to move on. And she decided that that particular type of man ain't for her no more because now she see those street dudes only fill you up with broken promises and heartbreak. So now she went for the quote unquote corny man that's putting her and her children on the pedestal that keeps a smile on her face. And she ain't got to worry about every time you turn around, something else splattered in the media about him cheating on her. Good for you, Ciara. Good for you. And if he allows her the space that she needs to be free with herself, where it's free with her body, free with the way she speaks, she deserves that. Who do y'all men think y'all are? And most of y'all, as soon as you start having that conversation about, oh, the man's supposed to pay all the bills, then y'all want to say, this ain't what it used to be. Well, you know what? It definitely ain't what it used to be. Women are bearing children and going out into the workforce. Sit home sometime and keep your own churn. Stop expecting a woman to allow you to talk to her any kind of way with an elevated voice. Boy, you better bring your voice down. Who you talking to? You ain't my daddy. Sometimes the respect ain't there no more because half of you all don't even carry the load like you're supposed to. You want her to do everything she's supposed to do as a woman and help you do what you're supposed to do as a man, which is provide and protect. But you still supposed to be, oh, you give me respect, but you don't want to give respect. You better sit down somewhere. You always want to try to run to the Bible top of biblical. Child, bye. Get out of here with that. Now, the men that are full men, yeah, they deserve they do. But the ones who don't act like men, that act like men with that wear panties, get on somewhere. Ain't nobody letting you dictate what they wear, what they do. Which I'm very quite sure if he would have said that he was not comfortable with Ciara wearing that to the Vanity Fair, I'm very quite sure that lady would not have wore that because that lady loves her husband, okay? She loves her husband. So I'm very quite sure if he had an issue with that, she wouldn't have wore it. Like I said, as long as he good, any other man shouldn't be worrying about it because it ain't your wife. Tend to your own woman in your house. She over there lonely. Worry about your own wife. Worry about your own woman. That's why you can't get your own because you're too busy trying to worry about another man's wife. And what he accept his wife to do. Maybe you need to take some notes. Sitting back thinking y'all supposed to get everything while you give nothing. Child, bye. You better get out of here. Hey, Maisha. And that's what most of these men these days want to get but not give nothing. You think because you're a man, that means that's all it takes, just because you're a man. Child, Dino come 1,000 rounds a dozen. You can get that anyway, just like you can get Punani anywhere. It got to be something else you add to the equation, baby. That make you a step above the next one. Get out of here. All these people worrying about this man doggone wife. That's that man wife. Are y'all silly? I wish he would come out and make a statement. Don't worry about my wife. I'm waiting for him to read the word, but he ain't that type of guy. He seemed like he be trying to ignore it. You know, he just ain't in the business of worrying about what people got to say, which is a good way to be. You know, he's good at ignoring the ignorance. He's very good at that. He's pretty good at ignoring people. He's pretty good at that, which is a great quality that a lot of people have to learn. He's pretty good at just laughing people off like, child, get on through. I don't want to hear that. He's very good at that. Because Russell said, I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be. This my woman. I don't care who she was with before me. That don't got nothing to do with me. This who she with now, this quote unquote corny dude. And I got her. Putting them babies in a back to back, baby. I plan on keeping her forever. So I don't care who she was with before me. And that's to be respected. Why why the whole world trying to bring up that lady in the court her husband. Get over it. Don't nobody care. If she swung on 1,000 dinos before him, he don't care. So why do you? Child, but They making it a big old thing on Facebook about what that lady wore. That's somebody's wife. Shut up. And who are y'all to dictate what a wife is? Again, it's only from your perception of the type of wife that you want. Go find the type of wife that you want and stop worrying about the type of wife the next man got. Focus on your own. A lot of you ain't even got no wife yet. A lot of you ain't even husband quality. Why you right here worrying about what that man accepting his wife? Shoot, get out of here. If he want to let his wife, like I said, walk around butt booty naked, that's between that man and his wife. And like I said, she wasn't the only one at Vanity Fair just dressed like that. But y'all made a big deal about it because it's Ciara. But everybody at Vanity Fair got some type of, that was at Vanity Fair got some type of, I guess, like, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Celebrity status. It wasn't just that woman dressed like that. It was the theme. It was the theme of the night. So y'all cut that out. Leave that man wife alone. Y'all always going back and find a way to pick on them people. Y'all want the people to break up so bad. They ain't. They want them people apart so bad because they feel like the street dude didn't win in this particular situation. And they mad because the way that man stepped in and loved that little boy. They hated that. The way that Russell stepped in and he gave 100% to that little boy, Future son. And they hated it because he was everything to that little boy that Future wasn't. And these the other daddies out here, they felt some type of way. He shouldn't be doing that with that man's son. Yes, he should. He's married to that baby's mother. They are a package deal. So if you as a man wouldn't want somebody to do the same that you would do for your child or more, then what type of man are you? Maybe if you would have kept a hold on your family while you had it, he would have never came in the equation. Take your L, bruh, move on, and take your little minions with you. Leave that lady and her husband alone. Stop always trying to pinpoint every little thing about what she do. Because she going to continue to do what she do. Her husband going to continue to love her. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it. No matter how much y'all try to diminish her character. She still is who she is. And for the people that actually know her for real, they going to still love her the same. With or without clothes. Like I said, she wasn't the only one dressed like that night. It was plenty more people. So why is Ciara the only one trending? Get out of here with that foolishness. Y'all so contradictory. Don't make no sense. It was old Hollywood glamour with the modern twist. I guess that's what they was requesting those women to wear. And we all know that a lot of those celebrities, some of them pick their own clothes, and some of them, the people that actually run the event, dress those women. We all know that. And that doggone thing, no matter the fact that it was a little revealing, that thing was just a sagging on Ciara. Please, Ciara is straight up and down. And the curves that she do got so full of muscles, they don't even jiggle. So what y'all worrying about for? She has a nice shape, but it ain't one of them big voluptuous shapes that made the outfit itself look completely, I don't want, what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? I don't want to say, it just didn't make it look as bad as people trying to make it seem. It just seemed like, she's straight up and down. Like I said, she got some curve. She got a nice body though. Her body is nice, but it's real muscular. She like a miniature Angela Bassett with all the muscles. So it wasn't no voluptuous type of situation where she was walking around shaking everywhere. Nothing even shakes when she walks. Why is y'all bothering? She's full muscle. Like y'all just wanted to just have something to say. Again, anytime Ciara or Russell do something, child, the men go crazy, honey, because they mad. They so mad that she left Future for Russell, honey. They so mad. They got to get over it one day because Future don't even care no more. Future don't even care no more. Why everybody else in the world caring? Future ain't. Why y'all ain't talking in my chat? Come on now. Y'all know we got to interact. Like, they're making a big deal about it. What the guys call this? Y'all promoting the slutty culture. That's what they said. Child, bye. We ain't promoting nothing. That's that lady and her body. She doesn't speak for all women. That lady can wear what she wants to wear. She don't have to dictate what she wear based on the women race. Because she don't speak for all women. She speak and dress for Ciara. Not the rest of us. Because that little behind outfit wouldn't got over 1,000 my big old behind. Get out of here. Like y'all just be doing too much and y'all be reaching and y'all be definitely allowing other people's decisions and what they decide to do with their life have way too much input on a whole, a whole class of people. One woman don't speak for all women. One man don't speak for all men. We are different. So stop trying to throw everybody in the same box. I know a lot of skinny girls that would dress like Ciara, and I know a lot of them that wouldn't dare. I know a lot of them that wear hijabs, and all long clothes all the time. And I know some that wear little or no clothes. But I respect them all the same. Because I go by their character, not their clothes. Like y'all gotta now. I will say when it comes to dressing like that, like you ain't finna be in my man face all around my man dressed like that. Boo, put some clothes on. That I don't play. And I ain't finna go around nobody else, man, with not looking respectful. But at the end of the day, that lady was with her husband on TV. If you didn't like it, tell your husband cut the TV off. Like Ciara dance, like how flexible she is, the way she danced, baby, honey. If that's the case, y'all would have been just to that lady the whole time. Cause baby, I used to be trying real hard. Y'all remember that video she had when she was on top of that car, baby? I used to be trying to do them dances so bad, honey. It's just no way. She just so flexible. And then the way she go back when she be doing the Matrix thing, I be like, what is wrong with her? Is it velvet? Like what she made out of rubber bands? Honey, that lady is talented. And what she had on, again, or lack thereof, did not take anything away from her talent. So stop out here always trying to degrade women. Y'all be so quick. And there's always these so-called kings, men, that be so quick to jump up and say some old foolishness. Shut up. Britney Spears get on with a shaky dress every time you turn around. Don't nobody worry about how she dressed. The shimmery, shaky dresses and stuff like that. But no, when it comes to your own, y'all be so quick to try to downgrade your own women. It ain't about y'all putting black women on a pedestal and expecting more. No, you don't. Because like I said, it's African cultures that I seen when the women be walking around naked with baskets on their head. Some on with just grass skirts and they boo-boos be hanging to the ground, some of them. Nothing else. But those men over there still respect them to the utmost. They don't look at them in no type of way. It's a difference if she was dressed like that and acting promiscuous or anything like that. That lady was with her husband. Like y'all gotta stop. And again, the thing wasn't even tight fitting. It was loose as a goose. And they making a big old deal. Just want something negative to say about that lady and her husband because they hate that relationship so bad because it's from the outside. If you just based it on what's been posted, it looks perfect. And see, people are always gonna try to attack something to find something wrong with something that looks too perfect. Because even people that's miserable in their own relationships, they're definitely gonna always attack because they want people to go through what they're going through. They don't want anybody loved properly. They don't understand a man standing beside his woman instead of trying to force her to be behind him. They don't understand a man loving his woman despite of her past. See, and he still snatched her up, and now all the men in the uproar. So everything he do, oh, he corny, he did see that. No, he's perfect for her. And she's perfect for him. They love each other. So why do anybody else care? You ain't got to sleep with neither one of them. You ain't tied legally to neither one of them. You don't have to you're not effing them. You're not financing them. You're not feeding their kids. So mind the business that pay you. What you judging them for? Worry about your own household. Get your own man. Get your own one. They have to find somebody to mess with. Yes, ma'am, Miss Tia Franklin all the time. And I know that couple is so sick of it because they try to pick apart every little thing that people do. Every time them two people come on camera, even if it's just to take a picture that surfaces around the internet, people got so much to say. Leave that doggone married couple alone. Then they talk about something. Oh, let me read this. They said she came out. Let me see. This is the stupid stuff they tried to say today. Let me hear. Somebody posted something before he married her. She portrayed the Christian traditional wife. After he put a ring on her and some babies in her, the Christian stay at home, modest, off the scene life got boring to her. So lately she's been going back to her old ways. The modest woman lifestyle just not as fun. Who's to say that this is all her? Do y'all understand even people in Christ fall short? Do you understand that everybody that loves God and is a Christian is not a Bible toter? You have your own personal relationship with God. Y'all can't dictate people's relationship with God. Y'all can't tell people how to act because they love God. It's only for God to judge, not y'all. Who asked y'all for y'all help? God didn't ask y'all to be the gatekeeper. Because at the end of the day, won't nobody know all their faults are wrongdoings or right doings until they stand in front of God themselves and he tell them. Either you're going to come to heaven or you're not. But at the end of the day, that's the only person they have to answer to. They don't have to satisfy y'all. And that's y'all problem. Y'all expect so much from strangers. Don't nobody got to walk to the beat of your drum. God said be in the world, not of the world. That means that people don't have to live by the way that y'all see fit. That means basically don't follow y'all ass up. That's exactly what that means. Live according to the way that you want to live your life. Because only you going to have to answer for the decisions that you make in life. Don't let the world dictate the way that you're going to live. That's what that says, summed up. Like, come on. Be in the world, but not of the world. Again, let me say that for you twice. That means who cares about what y'all think? That means live your life free the way that you want to live it. But know that I'm watching. Know that you don't have to answer to anybody but God. You don't have to answer to earthly people, nor do you have to conform to what they want you to be. That's what they mean. They don't have to appease society. Get that, understand that, and apply that to your own life. And maybe you won't be so miserable that you be around here worrying about another man's wife or another woman's husband and how they live their life. Like I said, half you don't have no husband or wife, but you're trying to tell somebody else what to do in the marriage. Or what defines a wife, or what defines a husband. Hell, you don't know. That's why you ain't got them. Everybody should be able to have their relationship the way they want to have it. It doesn't have to go by a certain standard. Because again, at the end of the day, they ain't got to answer to nobody but God in the end. However, they choose to operate within their marriage. Like, just understand y'all don't have that much say so in other people's life. Step back and worry about yourself. So y'all wasting a lot of time trying to judge other people. And like I said, while you all up in everybody else's business, being so passionate, going online, down in that woman, saying all this bad stuff about that woman, life and death is in the power of the tongue, baby. Worry about yourself. While you trying to dig a grave and being so judgmental and pointing fingers, you ain't doing it but making your life harder for yourself. You're going to wonder why doors close in your face because you ain't got nothing good to say about nobody, never. Everything you say out your old sour mouth is always something sour. Trying to put somebody else down or judge somebody, then you wonder why your life's so hard. Because you got a miserable soul. Your soul is miserable. You try to put off to the world like you happy, like you got it all. But everything that come out your mouth is sour. You don't got nothing good to say or wish no good for nobody but yourself. You're selfish and you're mean and you're miserable. And understand, what you go through, honey, don't nobody want that around them because you ain't going to let that rub off on them in their household. Because they understand that they want more, and you got to understand to get more, you got to want more for other people too. You can't expect everybody else around you to lack, but expect God to keep blessing you with overflow while everybody else around you lack. If you don't want good for everybody, even strangers, even the ones that hurt you the most sometimes, you got to want what's best for everybody. It's a requirement. That's why he say turn the other cheek. He'll handle it. But you can't walk around all the time with a hard heart and not wanting good for people. Y'all be some evil behind people. but to be expecting your life to be so good and nothing to ever go wrong in your life, but you wish nothing but bad and harm on other people. Where they do that at? Long as you have a cold heart like that and you don't have nothing good to say about people and you wish the worst for people, baby, your life will forever stay stagnant. And any blessings that you do get, they'll only be temporary. You'll only get teasers. You won't get eternals because you're a miserable behind person. I be feeling so sorry for this couple, y'all, because like I said, every little thing that poor couple do, they can't never get shown no grace. People always talking junk about them because they chose one another. That ain't I mean, who cares? That's what they chose for each other. They chose one another. Good for them. Despite what the outside people see as the differences, like again, you don't really know these people. So she may be the quietest woman as far as a wife. She may be the best wife in the world, regardless of her clothes or lack thereof. She may be the best wife in the world. We don't know that because we don't, again, know these people or what happened behind closed doors in their home. Nor should we care. Like, ugh. Y'all be irk my nerves. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Y'all irks my nerves. Like, I just don't understand what part of, you get out the world what you put into it that y'all don't understand. I don't know what part of the worst that you wish for others will become your reality that y'all don't understand. Like, I don't care if we say that 1,000 times for the mountaintop. Y'all think y'all exempt for some reason. Evil is as evil does. You're not exempt. You will reap what you sow. And that tongue is a double-edged sword. You understand me? And like I said, if you don't have nothing good to say about people, don't say nothing at all. If it got to be the worst. Again, you can have an opinion. We all entitled to it. But if my opinion has to tear somebody else down to the ground, I just don't want to have it. Even when you're talking about somebody's marriage, what's wrong with y'all? That ain't y'all business. I wouldn't give a doggone if they were swingers and they had 1,000 people in the bed amongst the two of them. What does it have to do with you? It ain't your marriage. Okay, you wouldn't do that if that was your husband and wife. Good for you, but it works for them. It ain't your marriage to worry about. What part of that can't y'all get? I can't be too disinvested in somebody else's business. Y'all too invested in everybody else's business but your own. Like, I've been seeing this junk all day. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go in there tonight and talk to my people about this Ciara junk. Cause I can't believe what this woman had on. This child, we see all this smut stuff we see going on. If y'all don't sit down somewhere, we're to be seeing people half naked all our life. Sat down. Shoot. Y'all be on doggone OnlyFans and all kind of mess, but y'all worrying about because the lady was stood beside her husband in a piece of cloth. Most of y'all behind, like I said, subscribe to OnlyFans, Pornhub, all that mess. Y'all don't sit y'all behinds down somewhere and find somebody else to play with. Lead them people alone. Because y'all hypocrites. Hypocrites. Most of you mad because you can't get a wife like Ciara. That's like a rubber band. Shoe and flexible. Shoe. Leave that lady and that man might be having a good old time and y'all mad. Cause y'all used to be watching when she said my goodies. My goodies. Y'all used to want to get a hold to her. Hey Dwayne, you coming when I'm about to go. Look at you. Johnny come lately. But yeah, y'all leave Ciara alone, child. And then, like I said, y'all like the lady was walking around shaking everywhere. None of that was going on. Cause she don't even have that body type. So to me, when I looked at it, I was just like, oh, okay, this what they talking about? Like the outfit all saggy. Like what y'all, it wasn't even tight fitting to me. Then she turned around on the back end and she had on the little thong. But baby, it wasn't nothing. Like I said, it was just nothing. Not I mean, I don't, child. Y'all just wanted to have something to say about the people because I saw the same thing y'all saw, and to me, like I said, even the fact that her husband was standing beside her, I saw nothing wrong with it. Her husband was standing beside her. Like I said, if her husband wasn't standing there, and like I say, I could understand if y'all, even though it still wouldn't be y'all business, but I could understand if like she was out with her home girls, her husband wasn't around, and she was dressed like that, right? But how do y'all know she wasn't paid? Like that wasn't a part of her position to play that particular night at Vanity Fair. The lady is a famous person. How do y'all know the people at Vanity Fair didn't dress her like that? And if that is her career choice and that's what she's doing as her career choice, that is the lady career choice. Like y'all, ooh, y'all be so invested, baby. Y'all be hurt behind people decisions with their body. Some people are really comfortable with their body. And then they be saying, oh, this, that, and the third. Like I said, with me, that's just what I've always been taught. A woman don't come into another woman's home dressed inappropriately. Okay? That's just what I was taught. Okay. But outside of that, that lady ain't in y'all house. That lady was on TV. Y'all could chose to watch or not watch. That lady's going around Facebook and Instagram. If y'all intimidated by the way Ciara look, um, and don't take it the wrong way. I'm not saying she's not beautiful and that she doesn't have an amazing body. I'm just saying if you're intimidated by another woman, regardless of the type of shape that she has, that's a you problem. And if you think your husband a wonder or your husband a look too hard or whatever, again, if that makes you insecure by somebody he may never see in his whole life, that's a you problem, honey. My husband used to be obsessed with Ashanti and Tony Braxton. Child used to get so tired of seeing Tony Braxton doggone videos up in my house. I'd be like, cut it off. You know, Tony was fine back in the day. She's still fine. But you know, she was fine. She had him in the chokehold. You know what I'm saying? Tony Braxton had my husband in a chokehold. Tony Braxton and Ashanti. Who else it was he used to love back in the day? I forgot who it was. But child, they had him a chokehold, but I ain't care because Nelly had me in the chokehold, and so did you, T.I. Who else? Just them two. I don't think I'll be sure. Yeah, they had me in the chokehold. So while he was watching them, I was watching them. So but again, it wasn't nothing that had a house divided or nothing that we were arguing fuss about. They were attractive. We are okay, and my husband is very comfortable with saying, somebody's attractive. Heck, I might see the woman first and be like, dang, she got a big old booty. And he be like, oh, you caught that? Ooh. I mean, what's the problem? Y'all don't like to give people compliments. Y'all so y'all so self-absorbed. When you see a beautiful woman, even if you're a woman, it's okay to say a woman is beautiful. But men don't do that. I think that's just a woman thing because I ain't never heard a man say, oh, he handsome. That's a straight heterosexual man. I've never seen it. But women, most of us are comfortable with saying, oh, she beautiful. Oh, her body nice. Like another woman don't make me insecure. I don't care how fine you is, how your body look. I don't care because I feel like this. Even if my husband was to creep out with you, baby, then he must have wanted you. That's a him. He only person that owes me anything is him. You understand? So only person I'm expecting anything from is him. Like I said, the only reason a woman can't come to my house half dressed, for one, because I have children in my home, and for two, it's just old people has always told me that it's just a sign of respect. A woman should respect herself when she's walking into another woman's threshold, as far as the way she's dressed. But yeah, mm-mm. y'all, some of y'all women, y'all insecurities be screaming, honey. Like I said, shoot, I'll probably catch a cute woman before him, and be like, oh, she pretty, and he'll come back, he'll tell you that. He'll be like, God, dog. Oh well, don't get mad because I saw her first. She pretty. You know, you got to be secure with yourself, regardless of your size or anything. Because, like I said, you only get one you. Whether you have a perfect shape or you don't, or you like me and got a fupa. I done had 9 children, baby. I'm okay with my fupa. Okay, I done brought 9 babies in this world. I'm okay with my mama body, and I'm not built to be small. I don't have that kind of body structure, and I'm okay with it. Only thing that I be trying to work on is these lunch lady arms, baby, because they be clapping. When I be trying to clap, my arms clap before my hands can reach each other. Them arms be flapping like duck wings. I'm like, Lord, how I ever got the lunch lady arms? Jesus help. You know what I'm saying? But I can cook. You know, they say women with them lunch lady arms can cook. Oh yeah, I can make gravy from scratch. I can cook. But you know, I ain't know that you had to have the arms just because you can cook. I guess the arms came with the talent, child. But baby, I be trying to burn that fat up off them arms, baby, because them lunch lady arms ain't nothing to play with. Be clapping everything, be shaking. They be smacking the side of your breast and all kind of stuff. Lord, arms, control yourself, baby. You're off balance. You're all off levels. Smacking the side of my breast, honey. You hold them up too doggone high. They gonna be slapping you all in the face while you trying to clap, honey. You gotta praise lightly, because if you do too much or jump too much around, honey, the arms be shaking so much they get to hurting because they all loose. You know, yeah, you gotta work on them lunch lady arms, baby. Them lunch lady arms, they just be taking control. They just take control of everything. The way you laugh, I'm serious, honey. I be trying to clap, honey, before my hands can hit each other, my arms can hit each other. You know what I'm saying? What kind of foolishness? How the arms gonna hit each other before your hands hit each other? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, boy, I don't let myself go. Lunch later arms, they crept up on me, y'all. They crept up on me. You know, you be so worried about when you have kids, your stomach. You so worried about usually your stomach. But baby, you don't be thinking that your arms will just grow because you don't carry no baby in your arms. You be like, where this come from? And then I went to lift weights, right? I started going to the gym before I stopped last year. And the man said, I went straight in the gym and I was lifting weights. He said, what you trying to do? I said, I'm trying to slim out my arms. He said, lady, you got to put them weights down. He said, because if you don't, you're going to be around here looking like a linebacker. I said, why? He said, because all them arms going to turn into muscle. And so I thought about that big old guy. Y'all know that big old guy be dancing all around TikTok. That's just too big to be doing that. Like, he's just too doggone big. It's just certain things that levels of expertise you just shouldn't be able to do. He just too big. I can't find it funny because he's just too freaking big to be dancing around everywhere. It's just a lot of other things, brother, you need to be doing. Like, you're just too big, you know. And he was like, you got to put them weights down. You got to slim them arms out first. And I'm like, how you supposed to do that? So I was looking into the surgeries, you know, to try to slim the arms, but I don't want the scar. I'm like, nah. But then I was thinking about getting lipo in my arms, but then I was thinking maybe the skin gonna still be jiggly, y'all. So I'm still trying to figure it out. Okay. Because I know if you do like the legs, because they got body sculpting too. But in body sculpting, they push up like to fat out your legs and stuff into your butt. Because I told y'all about that biscuit booty I got. I told y'all about that. So I was thinking about doing body sculpting where they just push up some of the stuff out my legs up into them holes up in the booty. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, with the arms, how would that work for the arms? Where you gonna push it at? I don't want to have clump hands. So what would you do? All I can think is that you have to get the fat sucked out, but then the excess skin. So y'all, I think I might just be stuck with them. Now that I'm sitting here, it's confusing me again. I might just be stuck with the lunch lady arms, baby, just because I just can't figure out how to thin them out, honey. If y'all figure out some things for me, let me know, honey. I done bought all kind of bands. And it may be my lack of dedication, honey, because I done bought so many things for my arms. I just bought a machine the other day, honey. As soon as they get to burning, I throw them right down. Baby, it burn. You can go and have that. So it might be my lack of dedication, baby, because once something start burning, it's over with for me. Y'all can keep it. I don't want no more parts. I'm ready to put it down, honey. Yes, he is very big. I be thinking he's going to dance himself into a heart attack. Dwayne, look at him. Ooh, that man gets on he irked my nerves. Child, they did a whole petition to try to stop him from dancing all over. Like, he is just really too big. Like, it's to the point where it's not even funny. He is a big old bodybuilder. Like, what? You woke up one day and just decided, after you did all that hard work to get that perfect body in the bodybuilding world, that you just wanted to be just breaking out dancing randomly everywhere? Like, I don't, but you know what? Still, even though it's the people that don't like it, our behinds be watching, honey. We watch it because we can't stand it, but we still watch it. That's what they say. Good or bad publicity, it don't matter. Shoot, either way. Because every time we view, we run up a check for him. Because I'd be more amazed than anything. Like, his big old, look like doggone, what's the thing? What was the green thing, y'all? Well, I can't think of the name of it. He-Man, not He-Man. What was the green one, y'all? Um, Well, I can't think of who it is, y'all. Now He-Man, y'all know the big green one. What what's the name of y'all? Now I know y'all know what I'm talking about. What is the big green one, y'all? The big one, green one with the muscles. Dang it. Hulk. But looking like a big Hulk. And you just be, yeah, thank you, Dwayne. And you be running around just popping out in the restaurant, just start dancing. If you don't sit down, ooh, baby, I would have. Child, let me tell you something. I take one of these blasters. I find them in a restaurant where I'm at, one of these little toy things my baby got, and tear his behind up. You don't sit your big old self. Thank you, Shalania Johnson. Like, dude, you just too big. Just a waste of big. Just big. Big for nothing. If you want to do that mess, what you did put all that effort into all the muscles for? Just to have your big overgrown self looking like the Hulk breaking down dance, be scared to churn. That'll scare any child. The big old Hulk jump up and just start dancing and eating food all messy. Sit down. Now that's why I say he ain't even funny. That's just foolishness. I understand a check is a check and it's working for him, but I saw the petition the other day, y'all. I like to fall out laughing. I said, people really sick of him. I ain't the only one, because they doing a whole petition to stop him. Like, for real, do you your big old self? You scared them doggone churn, big old behind, just bust out dancing and eating sloppy burgers and all that. Boy, you got so much more that you could have been bringing to the doggone social media. Like, how the hell you got that big? You big. How you got that big and muscular? Help somebody like me out with these doggone lunch lady arms, honey. Give me some nutritional tips or something. Shoot, they help me burn this fat up out my arms. Just focus on arms. Focus on them. I need somebody to focus on arms and tell me outside of surgery how you get rid of lunch lady arms. Because baby, I got it. Then everybody, oh, that just man, oh, you can cook. I bet you can tear down in the kitchen. Oh, that ain't no doggone compliment. Y'all gonna stop trying to play with me. That's just like when y'all be trying to tell people, oh, instead of saying the baby cute, y'all be like, oh, she's so precious. Oh, I know what precious means. Don't call my baby precious. Okay? Don't call my baby precious, because I know what you're thinking for real. Don't call my baby precious. That's what they still try to tell you. Oh, I can tell you can cook. You know what I'm saying? They give you compliments like that. What you mean by that? What you mean you can tell I cook? What about me tells you I can cook? Then it be, oh, nothing. I'm just saying. Oh, no. Don't play with me. My arms ain't bother you. Don't bother them. Just because I can make gravy from scratch. Don't play with me. And make some good oxtails and neck bones and stuff. Don't judge me, because you be ready for a plate. Worrying about my arms. But I definitely seem like I carried most of my babies in my arms. I ain't lying, y'all. But I'm just like, okay, I ain't insecure about it. It's there, but it is the one thing about myself that I would want to, like, like nobody could use it against me and say, oh, you fat arm. Oh, child, I know. I walk around with arms every day, honey. Every time I clap, honey, every time I clap, baby, my titties clap. Because the lunch lady arms, instead of two things clapping, honey, it'd be four. Before my doggone hands can clap, my titties be clapping and my doggone arms. Because my arms hit the side of my breast, baby, and everything be clapping. Okay? So my praise be times 10, okay? Because my breasts be clapping, my arms be clapping, and then my hands come last. Because everything in the middle clap first. Miss 1981 lunch lady, can I have another milk? You know I yeah, you can get another milk. Chocolate or strawberry. Chocolate or strawberry. Hey, I started to go get a job one day working in the doggone lunchroom. I'll do some silly like that. I'm like, shoot, I got the arms to match. I know I qualify for the job. Y'all don't even need no resume. Just let me shake my arms. And I'm telling you, your children about to have the best food they ever had. They ain't got to worry about that slop y'all be trying to feed them. Let me put these arms to work. You want some chocolate? I got you. Let me put these arms to work and mix up these kids some real food, honey. This slop y'all be trying to feed them, baby. Them children be up there, man. We want to buy extra plate. Yeah. What's your lunch number? Yeah. Let me get your lunch number. Shoot. But like I said, it ain't nothing. It's not like nothing you can use against me, because I know I deal with them every day, and that's be the thing when people try to make the things about Your body that they see not perfect, they think because then it's not perfect to them that it's an insecurity of yours. It's not an insecurity. I'd rather have lunch lady arms than no arms. You know understand? When you really grow up and realize what really, really matters, nobody can make you insecure about nothing that's on you or that you lack. Because you understand that it's your life and either you can choose to change it or you can choose to be comfortable with it. But either way, no one can judge you and no one can tell you what you should do for you. Because it's your life. It's your body. You have to live with it every day. And if it doesn't affect you any type of way as far as health and all that, and you're comfortable with it, really be comfortable with it. Be comfortable in your own skin. Because if you allow other people to insert their opinions on you or care about how other people perceive you, you'll be one miserable, depressed person. Because I don't care if you look at yourself as perfect, right? Let's just say you don't have any indiscretions. People in the world, even envious, hateful people, are trying to find something about you to find that they can prick at you about and try to make you feel insecure about yourself about. You could be completely perfect. You can have a six pack. You can have not a jiggly bone on you, perfect teeth, long, beautiful hair, um, great personality. But you're gonna always have that one person that really hate themselves. That's gonna try to, you know, deflect their hate for themselves off on you and try to make you feel less perfect than you already know you are. You're perfectly imperfect. Meaning it's always something it's always something about us that we can change, but that's for us to decide, not the outside world. Whatever you feel like you want to change about yourself. That's why every time I say somebody, my husband be like, if you I'm tired of you talk about them arms. If you want to change it, change it. And I be like, not yet. So I take full responsibility because like I said, as soon as I start working on it, they start burning, it's over with. Okay. So that's totally I can't be too you know what I'm saying? I can't be too insecure with it because I'm not willing to do the work. You understand? Y'all get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But I thank God that I have arms. Some people were born with arms and something happened fatal throughout their life that didn't have arms. That's why I be very careful about what you complain about. Because God be like, okay, you want to complain about some little shaky arms. Let me just go ahead. You want me to take them from you? That's why you got to be careful how you word stuff when you're talking to God. And even when you know, speaking into yourself, you got to be careful how you use the words. Don't sound ungrateful. Okay? Because understand, no matter what's going on in your life, it could always be worse. And sometimes when you complain about the littlest things in your life, somebody has it 1,000% worse. And what you were going through, somebody that overcame that thing 10 times. Okay. So you capable and you have everything within you to overcome any adversity in your life, regardless of what it is. But it takes you to do the work. And that's what a lot of us won't do. We won't do the work. But then we want to complain about things not changing. But you're not willing to do the work to change nothing. You expect change just to happen because you ask. God said you take the first step and I take the rest. Apply yourself, Smokey. You understand? If you're not willing to do the work, no need to complain about it. Just be comfortable. If you're okay with being comfortable, don't try to change yourself because somebody else say, oh, you need to. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Like my baby said when she get mad, worry about yourself. Or she be like, what she told me the other day? She be watching this iPad, y'all. I said, I'm take the iPad. Because what she told me the other day, I was fussing at her about something. She said, Mom, relax. I said, excuse me? She said, Mom, relax. And she's 2. I'm like, relax. I felt offended. I felt offended. Because who are you to tell me to relax? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take that tap because I don't know what they teaching y'all on YouTube Kids. They teach y'all to tell y'all parents to relax. Even though it was a calm word, it was just the fact that it came out of her. Don't be telling me to relax. I relax when I want to relax. But she was like, Mom, relax. Uh-uh. Inner self-acceptance. Facts. Inner and outer. Self-acceptance all around. Love you for who you are. And like I said, if it's any imperfections about yourself that are fixable or that you deem that you need to fix it. But if you fix it for you, not because the world or to try to conform to what the world sees as, perfect or acceptable. Do it because you want to, because that's the only way you're going to be happy with it. Because, like I said, if you try to please the world, you'll be trying forever. You'll live your whole life trying to appease other people, and you will never actually be happy. Because you'll let the world pick apart every part of you. Because there's always going to be a negative Nancy somewhere in the bushes. Or a dizzy Dora that just like to be miserable and try to dictate or critique every part of your life to try to make you feel as low as you can about yourself because she's really miserable in her own life. She really don't love herself. So she doggone sure can't love you. But you allow her in your space and you allow her to deflect and push off her insecurities on you and make you, when you look at the mirror, see yourself through her eyes. Baby, disattach yourself from them dizzy doors and them negative Nancy's and them impossible Steves. Don't let them in your life. Good vibes only, baby. And if you ain't got no good vibes, baby, please call me what you want, baby. And if you say I ain't on your level, I'm not. Okay, whatever level you on, I don't want to be on. I'm not. Because understand the levels in life that I'm going through that I'm going to go through for me. So I don't want to be on your level. I'm creating my own levels. Your level is your level. That's why it's called your level. I don't want to be on your level. I'm not you. I don't have the same dreams and aspirations that you have. So you're right. I'm not on your level because the levels that I'm creating in my life are just for me. You get it? Yeah. If you don't get it, get it. Okay? Those who get it, get it. Those who don't, don't. Y'all just learn to spread love than hate, and I know the world makes it, they feed into, they make negativity and sex sales, baby. But understand it's time out for that. We're past that time in life. In general, there's no place for it. The change starts with us. If we want to see a different world, we have to choose to be different people despite of. Only you are in control of what you do, the things that you say, the way that you operate your life, the things that you indulge in. Only you control that. And of course, it is going to be, like I say, those negative people in the world that's going to try to push you to those avenues. That's why I say I respect Russell Williams, because he don't allow nobody to push him there. That man stays himself through all the adversities that people have said. You've never even seen him get too heated. I said, that man is poised. That man is very in control of his own emotions, in control of who he chooses to be, despite of. And that's a skill. That is a skill that a lot of us need to learn. Because most of us, as soon as you say one bad thing, baby, we ready for you. We ready to scream to the mountaintop and jump all over you. But at the end of it, once we said what we said, do you think it stopped that person that had something to say negative from the beginning? You think it really stopped the way that they feel about you or the way that they perceive you? No, because they just a negative, miserable person and they want to perceive everybody beneath them, or they want to perceive everybody in a negative manner. So no matter how much you scream to the top of your lungs, or no matter how much you try to prove to them that you're not who they think you are, they still gonna think of you how they want to think of you. So why waste your time? Long as you know who you are and whose you are and what you represent, who cares? Stop caring so much about other people, how other people perceive you. Long as you know who you are, who cares what other people think you are? It's their loss. Let them be miserable by themselves. Like I said, misery is company that you should not want to keep, baby. Duh. That is one visitor you should not be allowing in your home. Misery. Because if you let it come in, baby, it's going to sit there and stay. It's going to be like a net that you just can't get rid of, no matter how big the fly swatter. Don't let misery in your space because it'll make it a home. And with that, y'all, I am out. I enjoyed you all. May your today be better than yesterday. May your tomorrow be better than today. Know that every day God blows that breath in your body, you're one step closer to your season. Don't fumble yourself worrying about the world, okay? You are perfectly imperfect, made in God's image, and He loves you, and so do I, y'all. And I'm out.